All right, welcome back, everyone. We're back live at the 2020 CCS B.C. Championships, playing at the Lakeside Resort in Penticton, BC. Watching a B-side match here. We just watched Matthew. In the last match, he lost to Mike Calla. And now Matthew's right back to it on the stream table. I think this is at least the third match he's played on here. I think he played a 9-ball match on here yesterday. He's getting a little TV time. Sometimes the tables just line up that the ones that come open are just happen to be the stream table every time. So that's when you see guys, sometimes they play on the stream multiple times, or it's like the final. And then, of course, they're on the stream. John wants to know, do all the new Valley tables have the Ridgeback rails? I'm going to try to get that in, folks. I've had that question a handful of times. From what I've seen, they all play like Ridgeback rails. What's up? Lion Decker. Maximilian from Texas. Thanks for tuning in. Brett Walls wants to know, while you're live, can I pick your brain on cues? Absolutely you can. You guys can ask me all the questions you like, and I'll answer them as much as I can. I don't mind talking cues. So I'm just gonna take a look at the bracket here quick. Just want to see who's going to be on the other table. Those guys are still doing battle over there, Rob and Fred. And if you guys want to follow along with the brackets, they're all on CompuSport. You can search individual players or teams, or you can just look at the whole bracket and follow along. Looks like we got Clayton Donald and Paul Dryden. They're on table 13. I'll try to get a little side view on that, because Clayton is like a fantastic player. I heard he ran Ryan Murray, like he ran like 4 racks. Ryan said he didn't miss a ball. Clayton from Castlegar, if you guys know Clayton. Had a request to try to get some Clayton on the stream. Have I shot with any of the new Predator cues? And what's up, Chad Larson? I've shot with a couple of the Predator cues. Don't mind them. Predator makes a good cue. That cue ball stayed right in the jaws down there. Pretty tough to hit it that good and not make it. He hit it real good off 2 rails there. It was a good shot. Sometimes a good hit is rewarded. Yeah, John Graves says Mitch Ellerman ran a 6-pack in 14 minutes at the Rum Runner. Pretty impressive. Looks like Matthew Olson with the first game on the board there. We got this viewer advantage going. Make sure you guys get in on this. So John Graves, the craziest thing I've ever seen live was the final in Washington. And when was it? It must have been 2 years ago. Stan and Dennis Orcolo played in the final. Dennis won the flip and ran the set, a 9-pack. Stan never got out of his chair. It was not alternate break. Clay is a solid guy and a pretty sporty pool player considering his disability. Super nice guy too, if you ever get a chance to meet him. Great guy. Just while we're waiting for Dave to break on the other table, take a look at Clay. Look at this shirt too. I love this shirt. Clay money. It's a deadly shirt. He's just waiting for the player on the table beside to shoot. Oh, and a live contest announcement. Friday evening with Grant and Damien from Jam Up. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Let's stay here, see if Clay can clean up these last 2 balls. Good stroke there. Looks like he's got a decent look at this 8. Cut in the same pocket. I think this would be their first game. They just started their match too. Buries it. Nice shot there. Send you guys back over to Matthew and Dave here. I know there's lots of Clay fans out there, and I'll make sure I get a couple of those games in. Such a great guy. And I seen we had at least one wheelchair player as well. So that's why pool's such a great game, is everyone can play. Let's see what Dave's got in the tank today on the B side. Makes a good pot, but he's still in real tough here. Well, the good news is it's equally tough for Matthew. Yeah, I kind of figured Matthew might run and hide pretty quick there. It's better to not make too many balls if you can't get out. He looked like he was just trying to tie up the 3 a little bit. Maybe take over the pocket down there. Dave's going to shoot the 7 in the side and maybe try to develop the 3 or the 6. Yeah, he might have already made too many balls here as well. Like, he had to get one of those other balls out. Unless he's going to fire at the bank in the side. You have to, or sorry, not the bank in the side. It'd be the bank in the corner with jacked up English to try to run into the 6. I think that's a little too tall of a task. Fix the camera. It's all sweaty looking. Is it sweaty looking to anyone else? Black Lagoon on the YouTube says it's sweaty looking. Labrador says the same. Yeah, I think maybe, yeah, your picture settings need to be on 720. I've had a lot of people saying that. Unfortunately, we're kind of at the mercy of the table lights, so it is great to have the lights over the tables here. We don't get them at every tournament. It's an extra cost. Yeah, looks okay on Facebook, everyone's saying. Looks okay on my end, so sometimes it could be just like a shutdown restart as well. That might fix the problem. Good little safe shot there from Matthew. Looks like Dave's going one rail at the 2 ball to try to make it in the top right. But he's not going to hit it. So we'll see if Matthew shoots the 13 in the side and starts moving some of these balls out. I think I would try to develop the 9. And I can always bank the 14 if I need to. He was going to try to get the 14 out, then use the 13 to develop the 9. I didn't mind that plan either. Sharon says YouTube looks good on her TV and Facebook good on her iPad. That's awesome. Therese, yeah, we had, well, We had one camera go down a while ago, so it's not as clear, but that's the other table. This one's actually pretty good on my end. Yeah, Sean Jolly, only 3 weeks to go until Canadians too, guys. We'll be live again in Niagara Falls, the CCS Canadian Championships at the Sheraton on the Falls. Beautiful venue that is. Definitely this event and that event are two of my favorites just because of the venue. Rick says, the only issue I have with the video is that 90% of the players on it are better than me. It's very funny. Well, let's see if Matthew can clean these up and take a 2-0 lead. Looks like the 8 will pass the 6, so he doesn't have to do too much here. 13 passes the 9. Good stroke there. And ideally, you want to save this 12 ball, which is on the left side of the table below the side pocket. That would be your out ball to get on the 8. So he'll spin over and play the 14 next. But he came up well short of where he wanted to be. That was a tricky little shot to control. He definitely didn't want to overhit it and bring the 2 into play. So it's pretty easy to underhit it there. He's got to make a great shot here, which he does. And he's got a great look. Cut this in and go back and forth. I like to hit this with a touch of inside. It makes the cut a little easier, and it takes away the scratch in both sides. Often you just think don't scratch in the right side pocket there, but it'll go 2 rails and scratch in the left side. And he makes the 8 for a 2-0 lead. Some of our great sponsors here at Q Sports Live. Graham Realty, Peter Chow in the house. You can find him in the chat room there on the Facebook as well. He's always watching pool, big pool fan, good player. Looks like Clayton takes a 2-0 lead over there on the other table for all you Clayton fans out there. And Brutal Game Gear, guys. You can go check them out online, brutalusa.com. So make sure you guys are clicking that share button. Lots for me today. We're going to be live until late tonight. Last matches are scheduled for 10:30. Got a Matt Olson fan in the house there. Yeah, Randy, the corners are forgiving. But I will say these new valleys, the flat cat valleys, they do play a little bit tighter than the older valleys. I catch myself rattling the odd ball, just not aiming true enough. I lost that cue ball quite a bit. He's going to back cut this 14 ball, looks like. Made a great shot there, and now he's got a good look to maybe win this rack. Nudges the 9. That's okay. He just needs to make a good shape shot here, and I think it's low right spin, 2 rails right where his hand is. You got to be careful you don't overhit it and the 1 comes into play. It's a bit of a tricky shot. He hit it good. Needs a big bounce, and he got it. If this goes in the corner, it's even easier. It's calling the side, so gotta watch the rub on the 3. Oh yeah, he hit it too hard. The rub was no good. Kicking 1 rail, and this is a little tight. The 4 might be in the way a hair. The 1 ball's in the way of kicking the shorter distance way. Tried to go 2 rails, and I don't know if that shot was there. I think he needed to hit right where that side pocket was. Needed a rail over that side. I'll try to get some of Clay's match as well. Yeah, guys. Got him snapping off the first game. Watched him win the second game. He's shooting in the third game. And he just kicked the ball in. I'll flick it over at the end of this rack, guys. We'll watch Dave try to work his way out here first. Should shoot the 2 ball here to clear the pocket. Could shoot the 2, then the 7, or the 2, then the 3. Looks like he should be able to cue at it okay. Got lots of room to put his hand down there, so this is not a bad look. 4 goes by the 3. He's in good shape here. Can save the 7 for the out ball. Shoot the 4, 3, 5. That way it's sort of just, that was a bit of a stop shot. This is a stop shot, and then you just draw back a little from the 5 to the 7. Assuming the 5 passes the 8, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of room there. Indeed, Ken Boyles, valleys, sir. Yeah, he did have plenty of room, and he held the cue ball nice. Should be getting this to 2-1 here. Just gonna wait for Paul Dryden over there, playing with Clayton to shoot, so Dave can make this 7. This 8 ball for 2-1. There's the 6 alternate break here, guys. This will go pretty quick. Another quick ad or two in between racks, and then I'll switch you guys over to watch Clay. Prevail handcrafted cues. You can go check them out on Facebook. They got all kinds of cool stuff on there. And the thumper jump break cue. You want to get your hands on one of these guys, send us a message. Lots of color options there, and they'll ship it right to your door. Message or email, Q Sports Live. Let's see what's going on with Clay's game here. I believe he's up 2-0. Plays a really nice shot there. Goes into the 11. Nudges it out of the way of the 4. So he can draw this around 2 rails or play it with top thin around 3. You can go 2 up there. That's nice. Don't do more than you need to. Just leave yourself a shot. That's good. This 8-ball for what looks to be a 3-0 lead. Shooting straight as an arrow, that Clay. Oh, for sure, Jerry. Definitely, if you guys catch me at an event, come test hit with the Jacoby Black or the thumper jump break cue.
For the match, that was unbelievable.
Sounds like Fred kicked in a ball on the other table for the match. I was watching some of that match before I went for a snack, and they had a marathon over there. Really long match. I assume it was Hill. Eric, the difference between the T3 and the T4 is the wood on the shaft is no longer Purple Heart, it's now diamond wood. The tip construction's a little different, and the color choices. The manufacturer of the butt is now McDermott. Actually, I think it's Viking. That I stand corrected there. Sorry about that, guys. I think manufacturer of the butt's now Viking. But the shafts, the tip construction design is still being made by Richard Splood. He's trying to see if he's got enough room to squeeze by the 13 to play the 5, but he's calling just a safe here. So he doesn't have enough to make it, but to thin it, and I didn't thin it enough. I think he maybe just wanted to leave that cue ball down on this end rail. So it's the 9-6 that are tied up there above the side pocket on the left-hand side. So Matthew will have to make a plan to get that 9 ball out, but he has this ball over the side here, the 12, and he has the 14-11 to break it out. I think I prefer to break it out from the 14 or the 11 just because you don't want to push the 6 into a bad spot. He's thinking that too. And this way he can section the table a little bit. So he shoot the 15 here. And he doesn't have to go up and down again.
Are you still in the B qualifier, or are you just are in the B right now?
2 rails around nicely there. I'd rather be straighter in on that 10, so gotta commit to this shot. Ken Boyle, if you're interested in that thumper jump break cue, just send us a message, Q Sports Live, or shoot us an email, qsportslive@gmail.com, and we can get you all the info you need there. What's up, Peter Robertson? Well, he's got a good angle here to break this out now. You usually don't want to leave it till last, but he kind of had no choice there. Once he was off angle on the 10. Definitely wasn't playing the bank. He still left this a little bit tough for Dave, though. He might play it safe here if it's easy enough and you're not leaving an easy kick. I think he can use the 6 for cover quite easily. He could just pot the 5 and come across, but might be a little risky. If you're not sure you're going to make it, play the safe, which it looks like he's done okay there. Might have left Matthew a piece of this ball, but not enough to make it, so he's going to kick at it. John, no, they don't sell just the shaft. We've had that question quite often too. But you do have to buy the full cue. He does not sell just the shaft. Looks like Clayton shooting an 8 ball to go up 4-0, I think, over there. Cuts it in. I think he's on the hill. What a shot that was. How thin did he hit that? He's got super unlucky to land here, but he's still got a bank in the side. What's up, East Coast Bruce from Payson, Arizona? Could just play another safe here, but I kind of like the bank. You might be able to play a bit of a two-way cue ball, but I think you just make the bank. He's done okay there. I don't think he's left Matthew enough to just make the 9 in the bottom left, so see what he does. Call it in there. He's going rail first. A bit of left spin to help it. What a great shot that was. A couple of great shots in this game. Nicola. Did I ever know one of those guys who could kick absolutely anything? Yeah, I know a guy. It might be me. I've made some good kick shots lately. Been kicking the ball pretty strong. Matthew to break, leading 3-1. That's a pretty good look. I would think Matthew gets out here. This is a pretty routine table, this one. Take a 4-1 lead in a race to 6 is fairly commanding. He's trying to get on the 6 there. Underhit it a little, so now he needs to cut the 4 and control this cue ball well and watch that side where his hand is. He well undercut that ball.
Just got in.
Just got it. So you think you might come back later? Because I think we're going to have probably 2 to 3 hours. Come back like 8, 9 o'clock. Yeah, we got a lot of anyway.
Oh, and Dave swiped at that one a little bit.
What's that? I won a couple $100.
Sorry, guys, just have to mute the mic for a minute there. We got Johnny P in the house. Johnny P. Pompey. My teammates made it in. Drove in with Sean Yee. So we got a pretty strong 5-man team for this event.
It's because it's all the singles.
Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to work out some dinner plans for later on. Looks like 4-1 Matthew here. Let's check out a quick ad or two here from one of our great sponsors. And then we'll head over and see if Clayton can finish off that match. I know we still got lots of Clayton fans in the house here. I think he's up 4-0, but I may have missed a game. I'm pretty sure I've seen him win 4 games. Yeah, John Graves. I got a dinner date with John Pay Pompey and probably Sean Yee. The bros are in town. The team is here. This looks like a really good shot. Very nice there from Clay. And this 8-ball, I'm pretty sure to finish off this match. That's nothing but net. And that was the winner. Very nice shooting there from Clay. I'll send you guys back over to Matthew and Dave here. Couple of awesome shots there from Clay for sure. Really nice finish. Snapped that one off 5-0, I'm pretty sure. Scans the score sheet and he'll play again, I think, at 7:30.
What's that? Okay.
Nice little bank shot there from Dave, but it doesn't do him much good. Still got a kick at this too somehow. I think he can actually play that rail first, top rail. Let's see if the side view shows us any better here. See if this gives us a bit of a better idea what he's looking at here. He's going to try to use that top rail and spin this. The problem is, even when he makes this, he's going to have to do something spectacular with the 8-ball. Good effort, but that was a tough shot. Real tough from there. So Matthew with a chance to get himself on the hill here. Balls lay not too bad for him. He can open with this 15 ball over here. He'll have to play sort of short side shape on the 13-14, but I tend to think if he plays the 15 now, he might be able to get angle on the 9 in the right-hand side pocket and go into the 15-13 and sort of nudge those apart, make them a little bit easier for later on. So just roll this one in, go between the 2-8, leave a little angle on the 9. He went into the 9, which is okay. He can still just get below this 13. It looks like it'll go in the bottom left. Yeah, he could have kicked the 2 and left the cue ball behind the 10 as safe, but I just feel like that would have left Matthew a lot of options. It would have left the 2 ball tied up down there, and it would have left Matthew a lot of options at safety or breaking that ball out, but definitely safety. So I think Dave had to take the opportunity while he had it to try to make a shot. Missed the ball, but I think he's got a little bit lucky here. He's apologizing. Hasn't really left an easy shot for Dave. But Dave will be happy he's back at the table. I mean, that's what I always think when I get to this kind of spot. I think, well, I have a shot I shouldn't have had, so it's what I refer to as a free shot. Can kick this in. Right where he's standing there. Michael from Baltimore in the house. Welcome, Michael. Everyone else out there, if you're just tuning in, we're live at the 2020 CCS B.C. Championships, Penticton, BC. Watching some singles 8-ball today. Make sure you guys click that share button lots for me this week. Yeah, classy move to apologize there from Matt. Not everyone does that. And Dave made a good effort there kicking that too, but Matthew's going to clean these 3 balls up and take a 5-1 lead here. Or not. Unexpected miss there from Matthew. What's up, Brett from Philly? Bank it off the other table. Sports Center. I feel like that's not Sports Center. Somebody on the YouTube chat, their name is Sports Center. Yeah, one more night of league. Good luck, Tyler. Scotty, this is a B division match here. I think this 12 goes in the side or in the bottom right, but he's calling it in the side. Brett says commentator's curse. Sometimes it works, but not often for me. And he just flinched a little bit on that shot, and that's why it didn't go in before. That one he slopped in a little bit, but it still found the bottom of the hole. And he makes the 8 to take a 5-1 lead here. I got a new poster coming up for Jam up here, guys. Try to put it up in between matches. It's got the website address on the bottom, which we had a few requests for yesterday. And it's got a promo code on there for the CSL logo. Smith says, table is in rough shape. This valley is actually in really great shape as far as valleys go. These tables are really, really nice. It's like kind of the best in the business here. High Country Promotions. Shannon Benson. You guys ever need tables for an event? He's the one to get in touch with. Shannon Benson with High Country. Hey, no problem, Larry. Good luck, sir. Jay Vo wants to know what's the score in Ryan's match. Ryan won. He'll be on the stream here in a little bit. John, yeah, they make all kinds of different sizes of cases. I have the 3x6. Grant has the 4x8. So looks like Matthew's gonna give Dave a shot here. Oh, look at that. Jarrett Grant is here right now. Still waiting in the airport possibly for his flight. Tyler. Yeah, I got the 3x6 when I was in Vegas, and I wish I got the 4x8 too. So I might have to upgrade it when I get to Vegas. Jerry says he had a 4x8, too heavy for tournaments, kind of like luggage. Well, the nice thing is if you got the backpack straps, then it's not too heavy. Hey, Tyler, I didn't sell you a cue you didn't need. You can never have too many cues, sir. Delayed 27 minutes. That's no fun. Yeah, Jared, I twisted Tyler's rubber arm. He just likes buying cues. Wow, what an effort at the bank there. Very good try from Dave. But a chance for Matthew to end this one now. Up 5-1, race to 6. Jared says backpack straps for the win. Indeed. I love the backpack straps. I think you'll probably try to save the 7 for the out ball, so you get on the 1 or the 4 here. Either way is okay. Ideally the 1, of course. 4, 7, 8. Shake hands. Move on to the 4:30 match. Or I guess it would be... This guy started at 4:30, so this would be 6 o'clock match. They'd be up in half an hour. Any idea how the Sauce Monkeys are doing? Jarrett, there's only one of them here. Only one Sauce Monkey playing this event. Their team didn't come. So it's just Jeremy Brand here. Douglas wants to know, where's this match in the ranking? This is a B division match, B side in the B division. And Matthew with the 8-ball to seal it. Great match from Matthew there. So I believe our next scheduled match is in half an hour, guys, but before I sign off, I will double check CompuSport. Make sure you guys get in on this viewer advantage. $700 shopping spree any way you want it. Yeah, so it looks like 6 o'clock we'll have Lance Folsom and Andy Swanson on table 21. Then we'll have, looks like Curtis Duma and Stuart Trimble on table 22. That'll be in about half an hour's time, guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you click the like button on our Facebook, subscribe on the YouTube channel. That way you get notified every time we go live. We'll be back in half an hour, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. See you all soon.